Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and we're having a returning guest today, and I think it's an interesting topic for family businesses. And maybe one you would think is not consistent with a family business, but I would say it is, and you will think so after this discussion, and that is family-owned businesses and 501c3s, and we're going to welcome Arthur Anton of Antons Cleaners back. Welcome, Arthur.
Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks for having me back.
Thank you. So I'm going to just roll out the carpet. Why don't we explain, first of all, you're very involved with nonprofits, right?
Well, yeah, I'm on a lot of different boards, but what we did at Antons is 20 years ago we started our Coats for Kids program, and that is collecting coats and then distributing throughout the state for people who need a warm coat. And a lot of people need warm coats. This year we did 51,000 coats that we collected and distributed, which is every year it keeps getting absorbed into the system. I keep thinking, oh, they're not going to need coats every year, but every year you need coats. So there's a huge need for that. And then we started another program called Belle of the Ball, where we collected prom dresses, and we have a one-day event, which is coming up in April this year, April 11th, at Simmons College, where we collect dresses, give them to young ladies who cannot afford to go to their proms. And so having those two programs, we've been doing that for about 10 years. And having those two programs, at one point we said we really need to make those and grow those programs. And especially with the Belle of the Ball, we wanted to put shoes and pocketbooks and makeup and jewelry to make it a really complete package for a young lady to go to her prom. So to do that, we had to raise some money. And so we started a 501c3 called Caring Partners. And Caring Partners has been around about 4 years, and we have a full board now. At our 100th anniversary 2 years ago, we raised $213,000 for the program, and now we're trying to figure out where we're going to go, how we're going to grow it, and it's been really exciting for us to form this 501c3 and have people being able to donate, because they are big believers in our causes. So it's been great.
And they've really been quite successful. I mean, you're kind of modest. You sort of say what they are, but you don't really say how successful they've become. It's kind of hard to be in Boston unless you've been living under a rock and not know about Coats for Kids.
Oh, I mean, we've had Fox 25, who's been a big supporter, and they do a lot of promos for us. And Jordan's Furniture has been huge.
Right.
They're our other supporter. They're unbelievable. They collect coats. Besides Anton's, Jordan's the only other place that collects dresses and coats, and they've been huge for us. So between Anton's and Jordan's, and then we got a lot of the schools involved. That was the other thing that grew the number of coats that we got. We have competition between the schools, and the number one school who collects the most coats per student that they have, so you can't just have a big school and have a lot of coats.
Any superstar schools?
There are another couple of them. I mean, I think this one was one in North Andover that won this year for different size schools. But Kevin Lemanowitz, who's the Fox newscaster, went in and did a little one-on-one with the kids from the school who won. So he was great. I guess it just happened yesterday that he went in and talked to them and talked about weather and all the related things that we've been going on here in Boston. But he's been a big supporter of ours, and at our 100th he was the MC. So he's a great supporter of Coats for Kids and Belle of the Ball.
Interesting. Now, you spend a lot of time on these things, I think.
Yeah, you have to figure out what's the best way to grow them and figure out what the needs are. I mean, one of the things we found is that we need to buy some of the larger size dresses that we don't get in, so size 22 plus. We actually purchase them all, and we've been purchasing them now to have them, because we would run out of those sizes at the end of the day. And the whole point is to have a girl feel beautiful and feel special for that one day, because they've never been told that or never felt that. And if you don't have a dress for them, even though we get them a dress eventually, so now we get the dresses there. So everybody last year had a dress, which is pretty amazing. Over 400 girls, coming in and being able to walk away.
And it would be pretty traumatic to not have one.
Yeah, and so we have people. We have Mary Lou Andre.
You get them dates too?
No, that's not our job. No, we don't want to go down that road.
Dates for kids.
Yeah, well, that would be illegal. So everybody got a dress. So it's really been it's great to see that, and it's a one-day event, and you should come this year.